What if Deku was a Necromancer? Now, thank you for the 100 subscribers. It's really great. I was trying to get that up. I guess you could sort of call that a test to see how many subscribers I could get with just a couple of videos instead of doing more. I'll try to do more as much as I can. Now, and sorry it took so long. I'm just lazy. So yeah, before we start again, always, I'm taking a couple of characters from this, taking a couple of characters in this from All Things D&D. Definitely check them out. They're a great channel. Love them. Great stories. Definitely check them out. So when he left off, Deku pretty much revealed him as master to the world, and during this sports festival, he didn't get any, internships, yeah. He didn't get any internships, so they just gave him a temporary thing. And since the festival, he's started a sort of business for the contracts or the deathless. And getting to this is when he has one with Native. That guy that Stain was attacking before Ida came. So when he was there, when he went over to the city, then he went over there, the Nomu attack happened, he started summoning some skeletons to attack the Nomu, while he was looking for Native. Then all of a sudden and then he was walking around, he heard some fighting, and he just ran over there just to see. And it ended up being Ida attacking Stain, and Native just against the wall, not fully dead yet. And Deku, not really caring about Ida, he walks over while Ida and Stain are fighting really quick, and asks Native if he wants to sign the Deathless contract. Just see if he wants to. Native, he said, I don't know if he could move his mouth. I'm gonna say that he says he does want to, but he can't move his arm. So, I guess he just asked if he can just move Native's arm for him. Deku, does that, but Native's still immobilized. He still can't move. There's just, if he dies, then he comes right back. So he does that. Then he decides to turn to Stain and Ida. Stain was about to kill Ida. He notices Deku. And he notices Deku, and he is about to attack him. I think he's just defending him, but then he recognizes Deku from the sports festival and asks what he's doing here. He just says, just for fulfilling some contracts. And Stain, hearing this, gets a bit annoyed, because he figures out that Native must have signed a contract, so he couldn't just kill him like that then. Well, it needs some other thing. So what he does is he attacks Deku because he doesn't want any more deathless contracts, so he couldn't kill the heroes. See, he does that, and Deku having expected this, dodges all of his attacks, and then he pulls out some sort of weapon, some sort of sword, and he attacks Stain. And they keep clashing blows, Stain getting some hits in, Deku, all of his attacks ring blocked. Currently, Stain has the upper hand until Deku takes out a second sword. And so he does that. So he takes out a second sword. Then he starts to push Stain back. He gets a couple of small cuts in, but nothing too serious. And then he knocks a sword out of Stain's hand. And then he cut, he'd probably make a large gash in Stain's arm. Like, not fully cutting it off, but just a large gash where there's a lot of blood going out. So, Deku, hold on. Sorry, my cat was attacking a bug and it was making noise. It's probably still going on. So yeah, just ignore that. So yeah, Stain, he jumps back, holding his arm. And Deku walks up, asking if he wants to surrender now, or if he wants to die. Because Deku really didn't care if he killed someone. Like, really, he's I don't know, how would you describe him? He's a vigilante, I guess, but he's given a hero license. So, I would say that Deku, well, that Stain, he would probably, he wouldn't be one, he wouldn't try to give up. So Stain would probably, he'd end up, taking the sword that he had ended up dropping and, put it in his mouth, just cause, Zoro style, 3-sword style thing, but without 3 swords, since he could only use 2. So does that, and when he attacks Deku, he attacks Deku, he ends up pulling out some sort of knife that he could barely hold on to, but it was still working with the hurt arm. I'd say it's sort of like the one that's in the picture. So he'd probably do that, and Deku would, he'd probably block the first 2 swords, but he doesn't see the knife, so he gets stabbed in the side. And him not yet fully undead, He still feels it and he still bleeds a bit, but he's okay, A-okay. Doesn't really hurt him too much. He gets annoyed by that and stabbing. Well, no, not stabbing Stain. He'd probably drop one of his swords, and then grab Stain with the skeleton arm, and like suck the life out of him. Like suck the life force out of him. So he does that, and by the time that happened, Native and Ida were able to move. Or Ida was able to move. After that happened, Native got up and thanked Deku for that, but just says that he'll take credit for defeating Stain. Let's say that Stain had a heart attack or something. So they decided to do that. Just because Deku doesn't really care if he gets the credit or not, and he just decides to do that. Ida was a bit annoyed that he couldn't get the kill, or the capture, I guess. He couldn't get revenge. He was a bit annoyed about that, and Deku, who doesn't even care about it. But he at least understands that he couldn't have won without him, so he's thankful for that. So, he doesn't really try anything. So yeah, and then everyone got back to school. They asked Ida if he really was there when Stain was defeated by Native. And Ida, wanting to, not really knowing if Deku won the credit or not, he asked Deku if it was okay if he told him that Deku was the one to do it. Deku just says, do whatever you want. I don't really care. And Deku would Ida would probably tell everyone that it was actually Deku who took down Stain, not Native. That he had actually saved Native's life. And that made Izumi and Bakugo even more mad. Like, super angry. Like, they turn kettle. Yeah, they turn into a kettle. Or I guess Majin Buu with the steam coming out. Yeah, like that. Would be a good face for that. So yeah, they have that kind of face. They get really mad. Izumi tells parents, and that makes them pretty bad. But yeah, so and then that happens. Everyone just congratulates Deku. Yeah. Ida still gets in trouble. So I get what was his punishment in the anime? Was it like what was it? I don't know. But yeah, so Ida gets punished, like a week off of school, I'd say. I'm just gonna say that, since it really wasn't anything too serious. No one really knew that Deku got stabbed. Yeah, and then everyone else wanted to, everyone wanted just to come over, or have Aerie over just to celebrate. or they go to Deku's to celebrate him taking down a professional villain, or a really deadly villain. It wasn't really a party though, it was just them coming over and playing with Eri. Honestly, I want as much of Eri to come in as possible, just because she's super cute. So, yeah. Deku, he'd play with Eri and have fun. Just because why not? He's still human, at least partially now. So, yeah, do that. I just wanna have. They wanna take Eri to school, just to have her there, cause I just wanna see what her reaction would be. And I'd say at this point that Deku would tell him her story, and that'd make everyone really sad and give her much more attention. Like, think of her as like sort of a cat, like always wanting attention, but also being sort of lazy. But yeah, sort of like a mix between a cat and a dog. Like, cat always like coming up to you, wanting attention, and wanting to, and a dog just always wanting to play. So yeah. So I do that. When they get back, they hear that there's gonna be some sort of exam for them, and this one is for. Yeah, at this point, the teachers know about Deku taking down Stain, and they just decide that they'd probably take Deku and make him probably go one-on-one with All Might. With that, Izumi and Bakugo would take it like everyone else would take it at a different time. Deku would just take it earlier, since they don't want to have 3 people facing All Might, and Deku seems powerful enough, so they think he can just be taken down alone. Deku, having not completely learned everything from, like, having learned most things, but not quite everything. Like, there's a couple, like, combat things he hasn't learned. Like, he knows plenty about magic, he just doesn't really know. Like, he doesn't really have any battle instinct. Like, that kind of thing. So, yeah, All Might, he would attack. Like, he'd jump at him really quick. Deku, he would dodge that, but then All Might would come with a Detroit Smash, and Deku would make some sort of ward, but it'd be broken. Like some sort of shield. Be broken though, and he'd be sent flying, like, through a couple buildings. Yes, he's really durable. He's part zombie, or part undead, I guess. Like, he's more of a lich. But yeah, so does that. Deku gets. Oh, he starts to get serious with that. So he wants to, like, he doesn't try to kill All Might, he just jumps at him, wanting to punch him with his skeleton arm. All Might, thinking that he's just trying to kill him, or at least just hurt him, like weaken him like that, which weakening him was the point, but also just normal punch since that arm's stronger, since it's held together by his magic, and his magic is really, he has a large mana pool. So yeah, he does that. He decides to make some sort of magic golem to fight All Might. It's like, I don't know, what would it be made of? Like, what, a bunch of bones? Bone golem? Like a large, thick boned skeleton? Maybe. So, he'd do that. All Might would attack it, punch off its arm, it would attack him, it would, he'd get set flying, and after that, Deku would he would summon another one, and maybe a third, wanting to, let's end it quickly. Yeah, he does that. Deku would then, like, All Might seeing this and not wanting to lose, because he was still injured, and his time limit would, Deku would continue summoning these. Deku's time limit would nearly be out, and so he decides just to use his Plus Ultra Smash to take out all of them, all the golems, and to throw Deku. Like, I'd say that the winds from that would, like, sort of throw Deku in, like, out the gate, so he sort of wins, but also loses at the same time. Like, he's given his temporary, his provisional license, or sorry, no, he passes. Yeah, we're not doing that exam yet. So he passes and gets that, yeah, he passes and everything else goes the same since it's at a different day. So, hold on. So yeah, everything else goes the same. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you alone. So, everything else goes the same, then at the thing, like at the camp, Deku, when they drop him off the, and they want to go after the bus, he sort of opens he would open a portal on top of the bus. Hold on. I'm sorry, there's a really big fly. It's probably going to be continuing like this. So, yeah. He opens a portal on top of the bus, and oh my gosh. And so he just rides on top of that. When the teachers get there, they just see him, because before they got there, he just opened up, he'd jump off, and the teachers would be surprised about this, and Aizawa would just be like, come on, Deku, you're supposed to actually try. Deku just says no thanks, and all the rest of the teachers are just But what about all the pussycats? They just all... It's like, who is this kid? I'd say they didn't see the sports festival just because they were on a mission or something. I don't know. And there was a villain attack. Who knows? I'm just gonna say I don't know who he is. Deku, Aizawa just explains what happened and who he is. And I think that, so you can raise the dead. And Deku just says, yeah. And then that one, Koda's aunt, asked if he could bring back the dead that are already, dead with their mind intact. Deku, he'd say that he can. It'd take a little bit. Maybe a week, like the whole week there, he'd have to be working on that. She asks if it's okay with everyone else if he does that to bring back his parents. No, maybe not a week. A week to bring back both of them, and like a couple days to bring back one of them. Yeah, I'd say that. So, yeah, I'd say that Deku, he doesn't really care, he doesn't really want to be working out a bunch, so he does that. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna try and fix this. Okay, I really hope that's done with. So, Deku, yeah, he agrees to that. Then I don't really know how long it was before the attack. I'd say it was like 3 days or 4. So Deku would bring, he'd do that. And Koda, hearing that he was going to bring back his parents. Well, never mind, there's the bug again. Okay, hopefully it doesn't come back here, because that'd be annoying. Oh wait, never mind, I think it isn't. Whatever. Yeah, Koda, he would like Deku, he would not be mean to him. And so, I'd say that happens for the 4th day. Koda would not be going, he'd just be spending all his time with his dad, I guess. I don't know which one of them has a better quirk. I'm just saying his dad because his aunt is... Because I'm saying that I don't know if that was his aunt's brother or... I don't know if his aunt was related to his brother, his mother, or his father. I'm just gonna say father. So he spends his time with that, and so when Muscular attacks, it's with everyone else. Koda's dad, recognizing Muscular as the one who killed them both, him and his wife, wants to attack him. But Deku just says, oh, so that's the guy who made me go through that trouble? Okay, well, I'll take care of him. Because Deku is quite lazy in this, he doesn't want to have to do much. So Deku, he was just about to get ready, he was just about to start the next resurrection thing. And then the whole attack happens, and Deku just gets ready and goes after Muscular. So when Muscular is attacked. He recognizes Deku and asks him just to join him. But Deku just says, "Nah, you made me go through a lot of work, so I'm just gonna kill you now." So Muscular just laughs at this and because he doesn't think that a pipsqueak like him could take down the all-powerful Muscular. With Deku, he just he just stops him, and he just stops him talking by just poking him and pretty much killing him. Because, I'd say that could be pretty easy for him. I mean, he's overpowered, he's a magician, so of course that's gonna happen. But he walks back and doesn't figure out that they're after Bakugo, so he just walks back, and Bakugo ends up getting kidnapped, and Deku, hearing this, just wants to, decides to find him. Izumi, she is pretty much the Deku in this, but she didn't get hurt by Muscular. But I'd say that she was also taken by Mr. Compress. So they're both kidnapped because they're both quite moody. They're very similar. So Deku, he would end up, oh no, it's back. Okay, oh jeez. Okay, so yeah, they both get kidnapped. Then All Might wants to make a party to attack him. Sorry, not party, group, to attack the villains. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here though. Definitely give me any ideas on how to continue this. I don't really think I'm not doing the movie. I just have never watched it. And also, I don't know if, I don't know if there should be a ship or anything. Because Deku just isn't really interested in that. I just can't see him, who's a Necromancer, who I guess you could call a shut-in, have any experience or interest in that. Because he's sort of like Ash-chan, just wanting power. Of course, him wanting power is for a different reason than Ash-chan. So, yeah, I'm just thinking that. Maybe just give me any ideas. Thank you for all the support. So yeah, thank you.